The ringmaster.
When we were, Acro voice. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old.
So child labor.
I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
You're such a thoughtful young man.
As you've heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem.
You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there?
Well, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself.
I don't think there's anything in there that we could attack.
Yeah, why would...
Because it doesn't have anything to do with the ringmaster. It has to do with Regina, I think.
Unless he wasn't trying to kill the ringmaster and it was like meant for somebody else. But even then, I don't know.
Remember, the note seemed to be for Regina, but she was too stupid to realize it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, this might be my last chance to answer that question.
No, I don't think we shouldn't question him. There's nothing that we can work with.
Let's try skipping that.
I suppose, yeah, no need. There is no need to cross-examine this witness.
What was that? You're going to skip a cross-examination? For once?
I know, it's usually my favorite part.
It's like all your autonomy given away in one move.
Why was the ringmaster murdered? There is no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already.
Mr. Wright, I would like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro will want the ringmaster dead?
Of course I can.
No, there isn't one.
What do you mean? Oh wait, why? Oh, sorry, there isn't one. Yeah, sorry.
I guess I can't.
Because he wouldn't want the ringmaster
dead. To kill
dead.
someone else, like you said, Regina.
It's just like sitting there thinking. Everybody's just watching him.
Nick, what's up?
Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor. The reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What? Nani?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all.
Ed, I think you turned the music off.
You foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish.
Every time when you say foolish, I take a shot of Jägermeister.
Oh no.
I'm already wasted. Oh, there's music.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Right here.
Huh.
Is it really like, there's really just no music right now? I guess so.
We'll
It's
see
just
how
very
it goes.
serious right now. We don't get music. We need to hear the sound of the whip clearly. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russell Berry, Ringmaster.
Listen, you can kill people by accident. I mean, if you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro. You didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of the witness's murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
What?
Yeah, what is this? Who is the real target then? Order. Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. And twice if you must. Man,
Dang.
I should do this
But-
more often. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court? Oh!
Her phoenix sword. What in the world are you trying to do to his court? And he took my line. Were you attempting to imply that Aqua was trying to kill someone else? Yeah, it's Regina.
Yeah, I don't know.
This
Everyone just
definitely
seems
was Ben.
kind of too calm.
Nah, the real victim was
Yeah.
actually Mo the Clown, but nah. it's
Honestly,
actually-
Mo's kind of he's kind of sus there. For
He's
the-
kind of sus. Alright. Alright, we're gonna slam this down. Final answer?
Yeah, final answer.
Regina Berry.
This young girl who's the ringmaster's daughter? Correct?
Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Serious face.
You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited lady in question.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I should ask it differently. And he could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you are wrong. That's it.
That's it, huh? Her phoenix, right?
Enough! Mr.
Softball
Wright,
question.
allow me to introduce you, Mr. Gab. Oh, never mind. This is a better alternative.
The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
What the
Damn.
Damn, that's savage. But
Ew.
huh?
And that goes for you too, her phoenix, right? Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Akira would want to kill Lolita Regina Berry, who everyone else is in love with, even though she's not 18, and it's really sad, honestly. It makes me nervous as a 17-year-old woman.
Yes.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some damn proof. Present evidence that proves Ack was out to kill this young girl.
The note.
Murder note.
So much evidence.
Murder note.
Yes.
So, definitely murder note. Alright, here we go. Slam it.
No.
Acro. You remember this, don't you?
That's
It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat.
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, To the Murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little problem.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
You men. It wasn't for the.
That's exactly what I mean. The person that this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry.
Yabba, what is this? Slam, order, Mr. Wright. This little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a game theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's then her father. I mean, the ringmaster. So were the notes.
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina.
That's That's incredible!
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today?
Lifting the bus and looking out the window would have been impossible. There was no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself.
Acro had no idea who it was that arrived on the plaza. Because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it! I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down the plaza. Man, I'm very slow to catch on.
Very good. And that's when he let the bust fly.
Yabba yabba yabba. Oh my god. Met the cool girl.
Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all of this from the audience?
Oof. She is, unfortunately. It's only going to get harsher from here.
Oh, I hope Regina can handle it.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Foolish, foolish fool. With foolishly foolish fool. You're so foolish you make me sound like foolish fool. There's way too many fools here.
There goes my liver.
Very well. Herr Phoenix, right? If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yes, what about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Barry, it would mean that. The note is declaring that Regina Barry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
Good old smug Phoenix.
What? What did you just say? I fight you.
The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza. In place of his lovely daughter.
Yabba yabba yabba. Daddy took the hit. Daddy slam slam. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
Backstory. The incident 6 months ago.
I know, we know about it.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Alright,
Can we
know
just
all
skip
about it.
over all this?
Yeah.
An incident occurred 6 months ago. And now I am more than ready to show the court what happened at that time.
I have a whole lion in my pocket.
Moron!
The pocket lion.
I've gotten tired of saying fool. Moron!
Pocket lion. Just like pulls out like a small taxidermy lion. What happened to the rest
I
of the
just
lion?
placed it on my desk.
Okay, wait. Are you sure that it relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start and what happened 6 months ago.
Yabba yabba yabba. What are you talking about?
Really, Nick?
Yeah, probably.
Well, then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us all about it. I whip you again. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? What was in the box? I'd certainly like to know what it is.
I can't answer that question. The judge is going to think I'm bluffing. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is
It had to be the
actually...
pepper in the box, right?
It might be the bandana. Because the
Could
pepper,
go-
he did put the pepper in the box,
The
but
pepper was in the box, though.
It's
Oh,
a-
it's got
it's a
pepper on
small
but I don't
quantity
think the pepper's not conclusive evidence of anything.
'Cause,
But it was what was in the box, though.
'cause it
Yeah,
was
but
in
the-
box, 'cause,
but I think-
like,
I think that. I mean,
Because we're asking about what. Because it had to
Wait,
be. something
we're
that-
not we're
I
not
think
asking about what's in the box.
the scarf, because Acro had the scarf right in his room and then McCrum confiscated it, or who had the
I just feel like it's the
Acro
pepper
had
because
the-
what was in the box and what
Yeah.
We're talking about what the note was mentioning, and the note had to mention the pepper, not the scarf.
Yeah, I definitely remember the box had this trace of pepper as the conclusive evidence.
Oh,
Because it was just a box. Because the scarf was never really mentioned a question until we got to Aqua's room, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. So, I mean, like, if we go with the pepper, it's fine. We can take 3 bars hit for this one. And if it's not that, then we can slam the scarf.
because
So,
was it like the lion is it like she
Like,
got him
I mean,
confused
it's
or
also because,
something?
like, I knew that the
Oh,
reason why
okay.
the lion was, like, quote-unquote smiling, it was going to sneeze because it smelled the pepper that's on the scarf.
Mm.
So, the pepper was, like, even says it found inside the wooden box. It
Yeah.
had the conclusive evidence that was relating to this.
All right,
scarf
let's
here.
just pick the pepper.
So,
Yeah, we may need to do the pepper and then the scarf. will
yeah,
come up.
I'm gonna slam it. Sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Foot! Go! Got my nose! Oh! That helps with my...
Did he snort?
What kind of spicy joke is this?
I
The only
thought,
spicy one is my Wrightworth fanfiction, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I thought it was cocaine.
It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for.
Okay, but what do you mean? Oh god, my nose.
Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So, what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Well, taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Foolish fool who never ties his own foolish ways. If you're so sure her Phoenix, right, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
Oh, jeez, we got
I guess it would have been that.
He's gonna whip us half to death if we get this wrong. But yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, the younger brother.
We can always save Scum if we get if we get in real trouble.
It's fine, we can take one hit.
That.
Ooh, who is this young man?
That is Acro's younger brother.
What does this prove? His younger brother isn't even dead.
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Gina, she did that to him?
To spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution is looking to Aqua's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
Lion?
Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position has ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. My womanly instincts tell me so.
Then what? Other.
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. You think what happened to Bat was actually an accident?
It's more than a spark now, I think.
So we're gonna slam it. It's more than that? Or...
Yeah.
Man, I
That
kind of
was
think it
a
was.
spark, I think.
Well, I guess
I
we'll
mean, it's
find
kind
out.
of an accident, but kind of not.
The lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
Nani?
You're such an amateur, her Phoenix, right? With you. There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being. But Regina is responsible for making the lion fight Akra's brother, Bat.
Yep.
Slam the scarf.
Was it
Slam it
the
first.
All right.
Scarf.
Slam it in the judge's face.
With the old blood and everything.
That's just a scarf.
It's a scarf with blood on it. What?
Sorry, I'm used to seeing my own blood on. Never mind.
I thought it just like says his name a whole bunch of times, like with the one-liner. Yeah, Acro.
What? Ellipses. I'm just here.
You're still there, right? You haven't killed yourself out of the room. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
Serious face. That's right.
And who is the one that gave the scarf to Bat?
Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina.
There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Or fashion taste. I mean, pepper.
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 Pepper, damn it!
Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the incident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could.
Ellipses. Y'all ellipses together. Microaggressions activate!
Please. Let's put the silent treatment.
Mess you up. Oh no. Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You done a good job of fingering a criminal. That's praising. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Yeah, what's her crime?
Oh,
Crime, bruh.
hmm.
It's a crime.
Oh.
Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. There's a crime in that.
So it still seems like the judge just doesn't get it. What a boomer.
What's wrong with pepper-scented scarf?
Sorry. Doesn't really make sense.
Her Phoenix Wright. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling?
Exclamation.
Smiling? The lion was smiling? Can you show me the taxidermy, the lion that's smiling?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion, for a moment the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling.
Lion smiles?
I've never heard of them smiling, however.
Lions sneeze.
Boomer brain malfunction.
Shut up. I'm going to explain. Leon wasn't trying to hide the bite at all. Sorry for interrupting. In reality, he sneezed because of all the pepper that was on the scarf.
Okay, back in order. What?
You fool!
Yabber. There's a lot of bullshit. Long ellipses. Got to be kidding me.
I don't want to be a judge anymore.
Long ellipses.
What is the matter, Miss Fun Karma?
I object. For objection's sake? Her Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened?
Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
You foolish idiot. Oh, I learned some synonyms.
Ha! It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright.
Ah. Oops.
To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Are you telling me that what I said is true?
Oh, poor Acro.
You don't mean, you can't mean fitness.
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
Ellipses, what do you mean by that?
The pepper, the scarf, the lion.
Which door?
Which in the wardrobe? I see. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim?
Yeah, prove wrong.
Oh.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Come on. You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise.
Well, the murder weapon.
The bust that the defense claimed was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be. Too bad you don't have it.
We got a picture, bro.
Yeah, the bus. Very big.
Nick, you gotta do something.
Ah, this is the last step. I get this one right, so the case is won.
See how things work out, because we know it's not in the room anymore. We were in the room.
Yeah, that's true.
It's beast time. I mean, yeah.
But
I guess, yeah.
just in case.
I think you might still have to say you want them to search the room, so they'll tell you that it's not there.
No, I think if we search the room, we're gonna get whipped because we already know that it's not in the room because we were just in the room not too long ago with an investigation.
Yeah.
There's no life bar, so we're good. I think let's see how things work out.
Yeah.
Let's let them scramble while we sit on all the answers.
So we're gonna check out Acro's room then?
No, see the top one. See how things work out.
Alright.
Yeah. It might be worthwhile to search Acra's room, but
Why are you going to search his room?
It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you, you fool? Now you know the true meaning of fun, karma, total justice. Gonna
That
make
sounds
that
like
my
a-
power move.
Game
uh,
that never
Yeah.
came true.
Is that like a shmup?
Could be.
well, I guess. I figured with you, that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned. Or unturned, unstoned.
Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Akko's room yesterday. Wait.
What did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Aqua would not be as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust is not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, which is impressive for him. We took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Go away. I win.
Hold on. Wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
Oh my god.
Oh my
It
god.
looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin.
Oh, but my little tiger in here. And what about the scarf and the note?
What about them,
That's
Mr.
very
Wright?
lying.
No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by
Did
now.
he just look down?
I think it's just his normal serious face.
Okay.
Do
I thought his
something,
eyes did
Nick.
something he didn't do before. Anyways.
Don't let this case slip away. The bust, where is it now?
Where is the bust right now?
You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is? Sure you do. You have to.
Don't
Yes,
question
yes,
Phoenix
my
on the
still.
location of busts.
Oh man. Wait a second.
Ah, yes, the bust.
How can I forget?
Single clue though. How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
Slam. Income in jam. It seems this case is coming to a close. The defense counter-argument looks to have fallen short.
Thank you for your support. I must win.
Get back.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, you're not.
Slam. I think this brings an end to the cross-examination of this witness.
Are we gonna get killed? Snap. Who did it?
Is it Maya? No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Maya.
Where is Max's bust?
Oh my god.
The defense needs time to prepare to present its. I don't know what that word
Place?
is.
Lace. I think
Lace?
Something.
She's confused. I mean,
I mean case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. I just bit my tongue.
what?
Need time to what?
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? Get a hold of yourself and your
Do
employees.
you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
I don't know. Are you asking me?
The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Throw you under
Back
the
to you.
bus.
Wait. Can't be serious. No, I'd already given up. I mean,
Acrobats always have their lives on the lines, don't they? And that's how Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Can't do that.
Slam. Very well. The defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Harsh, bro.
and walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward. Many metaphors.
Whip, whip, whip. Whip. The murder weapon. Where is Max? Bust now.
Is that
It's in
where
the
this
plot.
courtroom?
It's in the
Gotta be in the
courtroom.
courtroom.
It's in
the
the
courtroom.
We
Have
already
to.
searched
You
everything.
gave
Very
us the
courtroom.
answer. It's
Courtroom.
obvious.
Courtroom.
I guess.
I know where it is.
It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously error.
and allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust once and for all.
I'm assuming he has it.
Oh, is it in his like?
Yeah. Oh, could be
wheelchair?
underneath his wheelchair.
Yeah, under the
'Cause that
blanket,
makes
probably.
sense.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
Really? But sure. Okay.
It's
Like, wait, no, it's not under the. No, it's under the prosecutor's bench.
What is it then?
Francisca sus!
We only have one
Yeah.
vote.
How dare you? You're
I saw Acro gun.
That's something a sus person would say.
So, okay, witness stand, we're slamming this down.
Witness
Witness
stand.
stand, yeah.
Alright, he's just practicing for the
Macro.
Among Us.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off of your wheelchair in front of everybody?
No, I'll be cold.
But sir, if you do it, it's game over.
It's okay,
I'm looking
little
for
one.
your bust.
My time is over.
Who's gonna feast now? You're not fucking up.
See you later, little one.
Okay. I got a wife waiting for
Good
me
luck
anyways.
fending for yourself. I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright.
Hello? Well, who writes this? You are a big guy,
Oh
and
god.
for you, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because
What are you trying to imply there?
Let's try to say you're packing.
Oh, okay, well then.
the main sequence of the Batman movie too, pretty great. Yeah, pretty big wheelchair. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under the blanket.
Now that's the start of a fan fiction.
Ooh, woo. Alright. Oh no! Why is it sliding down?
It seems to me that it'd be really easy to say hide a bust under there.
Phrasing?
Yeah, there's a lot of phrasing in it.
Oh my god, I just have to laugh at the phrasing of that statement for a second. But oh man, the circumstances here are dire. Well, once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh at your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there.
Ellipses.
We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Ms. Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have all been over. Which is why you had to hide it, and the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played.
So that means we can space them?
That check-
No, no, no! You fool! I refuse! How could you? Mess up my case! It'll whip you.
On
there
Global
goes your
News.
second loss.
You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them.
Two of them?
Miss Francisca Von Karma, I'm sorry, Prosecutor Francisca Von Karma, and Mr.
All right.
Phoenix Wright. Because we don't know what we call lawyers here.
At least someone remember to call me by my title. So sick of disrespect, I whip everyone.
There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night?
What?
There were two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust! Obviously, I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Prosecutor Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Prosecutor Von Karma.
It makes all sense. It all makes sense now.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't. Also incredibly sexist.
I can't believe it. Me, make a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that. Wait, why did I do that?
Well, it
Didn't
seems
you?
to finally arrive at the truth. Prosecutor Von Karma, you just played yourself like a fiddle. Acro,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime.
Oh, poor Acro.
All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way.
And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely. That she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
And that's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful. Why do you hate women?
So, what you're saying that you are a victim in all this as well?
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh, enemy sad.
I'm nothing but a murderer, that's who I am.
Oh.
At first, I thought I'd kill myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max.
Yeah.
Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Oh, because he literally can't. Oh, God.
Yep.
No, because of that.
This has been such a sad but strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
And I'm an idiot. I won't call myself a fool. I can't believe it. You bait me again. Stupid lawyer. I hate you.
Hey, Lipsy.
Sucks.
I believe this case is now beyond any points of possible discussion. Thus, I like to declare my verdict. Guilty. Throw in the confetti. Yeah, there you go, kid.
Damn, Max is tall.
He is tall. Holy shit.
Yeah, he is pretty tall.
This court is adjourned. Now to the evidence room.
Bring in the dancing
No! You stayed clean for like 2 cases.
Hey, I deserve this.
It was the pepper.
It was a rough case. It was he was getting mad. He was going through withdrawal. He yelled at Mo. I was feeling bad for him.
Hey, you know how like they got T breaks? This is a C break.
Oh jeez, that's what they mean by C team. Gotcha.
Yeah. Anyways, December 30th, 4:27 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 5. Fabulous. But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Matt. Not a single one of them is a bad person inside, huh?
That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max 1,000,000 of them. Yeah, I love my jokes. But thank you. God, I hate you. Ellipses.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can go.
what's with the 5 in this room?
We're just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about the people too much, then you'll be like this forever. Never be happy. I mean, look at my outfit, it's full of smiles.
Huh?
Oh,
What? Nobody loves me.
he's been like this for a while now. I'm gonna have to give this girl, like, I don't know, chocolate ice cream and her favorite soup opera or something.
It's all my fault. I have destroyed the world.
I'm gonna have to deal with this for the next week or so. This is sweetie pie, come on.
Bad and Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. We're not gonna be a happy circus family.
Oh, Regina? Okay.
Mr. Wright, tell me something.
Yo. I mean, what do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Damn.
Does that mean that Acro is gonna try to get his revenge on me still? From jail?
You self-serving. No.
No,
I mean, let's just tell you yes.
He's definitely gonna try to get you once he's out of jail. Just like, but I don't think so at this point. Right?
I mean, the real answer is I don't think so, but I think we should just tell her. Of course he is.
Oh gosh.
Just be honest with her, like, oh,
back.
Yeah,
as soon as you get out of
you
prison,
should live in fear for the rest of your life.
If you see a woman going full gun of speed at you, run.
Right.
But make sure you run up a hill.
Wheelchair
After that
making
case,
noise.
I'd be worried about more than just Acro, frankly.
I know, right? Oh god, but all right. So seriously, did you say I don't think so at this point? Or?
I don't think so.
I don't
All
think so.
right.
He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? You're really sure? I can believe that. Very self-interested.
Yep. Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
If that's true, I demand to see some evidence.
Come on, what's with you people? I mean, huh?
I want to know you're just not making that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge. I think it's probably Bat's profile because
Should we show the profile or should we show? Well,
It's-
maybe
I
not
think
the
it's that
scarf because it's
profile.
bloody.
Yeah.
he still wants to be there for
Blood on.
All right, I'm gonna slime Mo the clown. It was like, oh god.
I've never gotten these wrong before. I wonder what happens.
I think they'd be like, what was that supposed to mean? It was like, ah, geez, and then they just,
And you just get one shot at it.
yeah.
You get the bad ending.
It's more like
There's no
you,
bad
you
ending.
get the weird like aftertaste. It's like, man, I can't believe I missed that last bit. You know.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
anyways, we're
Just-
gonna slap.
Bat. We're going with bat.
All right, we're slapping it bat. Here we go. At the bat. Here we go.
Take that! I'm yelling at you for some reason.
Take that! Like shoves a picture in her face or something.
Obviously, it's bad. God dang it.
Yes. Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
Bad.
That's right, Regina. Still alive, you know.
I never knew. They told me he died. But now that Acro's been caught,
Uh-huh.
I knew.
What?
I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. I'll hover over him like a creepy, like, nursemaid sort of thing.
Oh my god, like that one movie with, what's it called?
Misery?
Yeah.
Until he opens his eyes, and then until he can meet Akko again. Akko's probably in jail for a while, so, you know.
Well, that's
He might be.
creepy, but really sweet of you, Regina.
I'm sorry, Akko. I'm sorry, Bat.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
We won't tell her that capital punishment is a thing in this series.
I don't know, what is Japan and California laws? Is it like beheading or something, or is it like what?
Talking.
I don't know how they do it. I just know that they do execute murderers.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, I don't know. Let's not think about that too
It
much.
usually takes years and years, though.
That's true.
Yeah, it does take a while, like, because they set you like a death date, but it's like usually a few years.
But the good news is you can be recruited into the fire department, and that kind of eases up your sentence. I mean, the bad news is California.
That is a thing. Yeah, they do.
What?
Like they will ask you to volunteer. Well, not volunteer, but they ask you like, hey, do you want to be in the fire squad? But that's a story for another time. But well,
Yeah.
have you said this line already? I
Wait, it
forget.
is actually my line. Well, hopefully, yeah, I think it's that.
Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, don't we, buddy? I'm sorry what happened. So whenever you like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow because I'm a douchebag. Ellipses. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's a big question. The ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone's sticking together. Staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I made a decision. What is it? I decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster and turn this circus into the best circus the world has ever seen. Ellipses, the best circus in the world has ever seen. Don't laugh.
Oh wow, that's quite the goal.
Oh yay! I can't wait.
Then I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen. It's the world's best illusions. Which means a circus is going to need the best magician the world has ever seen. Max,
Do you know who that is?
I swear to God. Let's work together and make this circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus is better off without me. I seem to cause a lot of problems.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think I brought you to court today?
To smash and sentence me?
No, look, we gotta work together and make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been.
No.
Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be very big circus without Regina Berry.
Max.
Nick.
Me? I mean, it seems like everything is going to turn out all right here.
I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats, all decorated and dazzled with platinum chairs. It will take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order some special whoopee cushion seats. Oh man, I'm tired of these laughs, but I can't stop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I see. What made the case?
Yesterday's surprise raid. It really paid off, just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you?
It was just a theory.
Okay.
Acro was really the killer. I thought it was the only way it could end. Especially he was a defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Of course. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave.
Oh, I thought it was the airplane. that
As
was
for
up.
Mr. Acker's case, you need not to worry. I plan personally to stop by the chief prosecutions as soon as I get back.
Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Edgeworth.
He wasn't dead.
Who's that? I mean, oh, it's Edgeworth again.